Hey guys, what is going on? It is DaBoki here once again, and it is time for a CWKPQ video. I am so sorry for not releasing a video for so long. I know I say that a lot, guys, but it's been like a week since I released a video, and I feel like, yeah, it's been a super long time, and I hope you guys didn't forget about me. I didn't forget about you guys, so hopefully you are still staying tuned and watching my videos. I just had a lot of stuff going on recently. Recently just got hacked. A lot of schoolwork, a lot of work, and a lot of life things. So I mean, it got kind of complicated, but I'm back here now making a video for you guys. So hopefully you will enjoy. I filmed this a little while ago. This was before I got hacked, so it was yeah, it was not too bad. Actually, my hacking experience wasn't even that horrible. I did lose a lot of stuff, but I did gain back a lot of stuff. So I mean, a lot of people had it worse out there, and I just want to say thank you to all you guys for your support and giving me things. That's really too kind of you guys. So anyways, CWKPQ, it's a very fun quest. This is probably one of my favoriteest party quests to do because there's a nice bonus round at the end, and it's actually kind of worth it. So you get here from Haunted Mansion, and I'm not going to go too much into details about it, but you probably will notice that my character, my DaBoki character, is not moving around too much. It's because, well, I am actually controlling the bishop as well. We needed someone to do the mage rooms and the mage signals, so I was on my laptop doing that. So usually each person has to do a room and activate their own signals, gather their weapon, stuff like that. There's a lot of guides and tutorials out there that'll teach you how to do that. For me, I'm not one for making guides too much, but yeah, it's a fun quest, and I suggest you guys to definitely try to get into a party and do it yourself. At the very end, the bonus room is very fun, and the bosses, there's 4 bosses at the end as well. They drop Mons. If you don't know what that is, it's a mark of something, mark of Narnia. It's that pendant that gives you about 10 weapon attack, and I believe 10 or 5 all stats, and some handful of HP. It's a pretty good pendant, and but you know, the chaos pendants and all those horntail pendants, they're better once you potential them. But these used to be the best pendants out there. But the quest is fun itself, and it's just fun to gather with some friends. You can go in twice a day, and any channel you want, just as long as it's open. And yeah, that's CWKPQ. So anyway, you guys know that recently was Valentine's Day, right? Yes, oh, that dreadful word, Valentine's Day. Well, for me, it was lovely, it was awesome, I love it, but a lot of you guys probably feel like it's a horrible holiday. It's like the Singles Awareness Day, it's the Depression Day, it's the Get Drunk Day, it's like whatever those days are, you know? And it's funny because, do you guys remember back in elementary school? Maybe you guys are still in elementary school, some of you guys, but back in elementary school, I remember that Valentine's Day used to be like the greatest day ever. You know what I mean? It was like the Halloween day. It's the friendly version of Halloween. Because you got a whole bunch of candy. You got, you know, all these sweets and stuff. For what reason? Because the teacher would make it mandatory that everyone brought in candy for everyone. You know, so like I got my little paper sack, and you put it in front of class, and just throughout the day people drop stuff in your sack, and they say like, hey, will you be my Valentine? Love, Bonnie. And I'll be like, oh, Bonnie wants to be my Valentine, and so does Mark, John, and Mike. But you know, that's awesome. And I go home and I can like read all these little cheesy Power Ranger notes that like say, I'm a Pink Ranger and I will pink your day, will you be mine? Or something like that. And I was like, yes. And it was awesome. And then middle school came along, and you kind of started to feel it, like that singleness. If you're not popular, if you don't have like a quote-unquote girlfriend or boyfriend, then you're not gonna get any candy that day, and people will point at you and laugh, and they'll be like, oh, look at that loser, he doesn't have anybody to give him candy, you know. And the teachers feel bad, and they like bring in bags of candy, and they'll give it to everyone because they don't want anyone to be left out. So you start to feel it. At least I did. I started to feel that, like, the sense of loneliness, you know, and you felt like you had to have someone. And then came high school. Ah, yes, high school. High school was probably the time where I found, like, the single awareness was very relevant there. Because people would definitely go out of their way to try to have a boyfriend or girlfriend. And especially when Valentine's came along, like, you had to have somebody. They were like grabbing people, you know, like there was no one to be seen anymore. They're just, everyone was taken. And the thing is that, like, those people that didn't get taken, like didn't get picked, there's a lot of them. And yeah, so I guess that whole single awareness, that whole like dreadful overrated holiday, it started to come into play. You know, it's not more anymore for the fun candy and getting those cheesy little notes. It was, you know, depressing and sad. And then not only that, but in my high school, something else was very interesting that happened during Valentine's Day. We had a tradition. It's called candygrams. You guys maybe have it also, but what you do is you pay the choir about like $5 or $10 to go sing to someone at a certain time of day. And what they do is they bring a chocolate rose called a candygram, and they deliver it to the person in the classroom, and they sing a song. It's like a maybe 20-second song, and you can choose between 4 songs. You know, like, not only are you single, but then you have to go through your whole day of class with all the popular girls and boys that receive these candygrams. So, like, I listened to Mr. Sandman, like, 20 times in one class, seriously. Because, so, I was sitting in class, and usually the people get embarrassed about it. Like, you know, they have to, like, stand up in front of the class, and the choir comes in and they sing to you, and everyone's, like, laughing because you have some crazy lover, and then they hand you this chocolate rose. But this one girl, she was just having a ball. She was like the cheerleader, you know, and she got sung to like 10 times in one class period, because, like, you know, she's just like an STD with legs. And I was like, oh my goodness, you know, she is super popular. And she sits down right in front of me, and I was like, hey, can I have one of your chocolate roses since you have 10? And she's like, did they sing for you? And I was like, oh, whoa. I was like, oh my goodness, thanks for rubbing it in, woman. And it was like, it was crazy. But, you know, she deserved it. Whatever she does, she deserved those chocolate roses. And I have my lovely Tammy. So she is my chocolate rose, except I don't eat her. Anyway, yeah, guys, so I hope you guys had a lovely Valentine's Day, and I hope you guys stay tuned more for my videos. I will be uploading probably a Minecraft video right after this, just because I forgot what I've been doing in Minecraft, and I probably should get on that. So, thank you guys for watching. This has been DaBoki, and we'll be seeing you guys later.